Good morning. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Hannah Crypto, and it is good to be with you today. Today's gonna be a great day by decision and by design, and it is an honor to be with you today. Hope you're well. Hope Happy Thursday. Welcome to March the 10th, and we got a lot to get into, y'all. Crypto mass adoption. It is happening. It is on the way. It is simply just a matter of time before we see this thing really continue to take off. It's happening in pieces, slowly but surely, one by one. Really excited about that opportunity, guys. That's number one. Number two, we're going to get into the projects today, what I'm invested in. For those of you that don't know, I'm turning $1 million into $100 million in crypto and documenting the journey for entertainment purposes as well. Not financial advice by any means, but just here to simply tell my story of how I'm turning $1 million into $100 million in crypto. And I'm really excited to get into all the different projects that I'm invested in and share all that with you today. Let's get into some crypto news. Let's get into what's going on in the macro market. I try to tell you all about what's going on for a lot of different reasons. So let's take a look at this. A U.S. senator from Wyoming is drafting a bill that would fully integrate Bitcoin and digital assets into the United States financial system. We need more of that. Okay, that is simply the U.S. government saying we are working on this. We are looking to, create mass crypto adoption. It's going to be a thing, y'all. So I'm really excited to see that continue to develop over time as well. Another piece of information, another piece of news that I think is interesting. Goldman Sachs will now offer its clients Ethereum funds via Galaxy Digital. What is that telling you? Listen, if Goldman Sachs is getting involved, we all know what that means. Money. Okay, money is being made, and clients and customers, consumers are demanding crypto funds, an opportunity to invest in crypto. And Goldman Sachs says, I am here to oblige. Y'all, listen to me. I share with y'all the stories, the articles of the government drafting bills, Goldman Sachs getting involved in crypto, AMC accepting Doge as a payment method, eBay looking at crypto integration. Last week I told y'all about Airbnb. Why do I bring this news to y'all every single day? It's because I want to show y'all that this world is changing right before our very eyes, y'all. Crypto mass adoption is happening. It is on the way. It's the past, it's the present, it's the future, y'all. And this is simply the beginning. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but it is your boy Hannah Crypto. And I lead the $100 million crypto challenge where I'm looking to turn $1 million into $100 million in crypto for entertainment purposes only. I invested in 4 specific projects. In fact, why don't we do a little wallet check here right now and see where we're at today? So we're at $2,457,000, down about $100,000 from yesterday, up about $100,000 from this morning. It was actually worse. It was at 2.3 this morning. But this is the volatility of crypto. I invested well over $260,000 in Saitama. That is now down to $102,000. I put in about $190,000 or so dollars into Engine. That is down to $178. Ethereum, I'm still up on, and then Apolloenu is my home run. I'm up big time on Apolloenu, and really excited about the different projects that I'm involved in. Now, a lot of questions that I get from people is, "Hey, are you paid by these tokens, these projects, to talk about them?" And the answer is no. I am not compensated in any way, shape, form, or fashion in regards to why I talk about these projects. I'm simply talking about what I believe in, what I'm invested in. The good, the bad, and the ugly, and everything in between. So the reason why I'm able to do that is because of my sponsor, Yips. All right, yips.co is my sponsor. In fact, I want to give them a shout out right now. I use the award-winning strain-specific, no additive Yips night capsule. It helps me with effective rest without the grogginess found in traditional sleeping pills. It is all natural, completely changed my sleep. You can use the code HENOK, HENOK, to get 20% off of these all-natural CBD-based products. And because of my sponsorships with Yips, which, by the way, if you want some free Yips, go to the link in my bio on Instagram. Go to the link in my bio. Get yourself some free Yips. They don't need a credit card. They don't need a debit card. They don't need you to pay for shipping and handling. Go to my Instagram, @HenokCrypto, and get yourself some free Yips so you can see what they're all about. But because of my sponsorship with them, I'm able to talk about crypto freely. And so I'm going to talk about everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, the problem with Ethereum, I want to get into Ethereum. The problem with Ethereum right now are these gas fees. All right? Saitama and Saitama is trying to solve it. But Ethereum, we are looking at you. We are waiting for Ethereum 2.0. I believe when ETH 2.0 comes out, when Ethereum 2.0 comes out, I actually believe that token will go parabolic. Something that we need to keep our eye on. Also, I want to get into Engine. I invested well over $100,000 into Engine. Initially, I put another 45 ETH in there about 2 weeks ago when Russia invaded Ukraine. And so I expect Engine to continue to grow slowly and steadily. So with Engine, you got to understand, they're already starting to turn physical commodities and physical products into NFTs. Like last week, they announced that they're going to turn a car into an NFT. So you'll be able to own the car, but you get an NFT that comes with it, to display and express ownership interest. I believe we're going to see this with real estate. I believe NFTs, I think you're going to see ownership of companies and assets in the form of NFTs. And so pay attention to Engine and what they're doing. They're innovating and leading the way. That's one of the reasons why I invested in them. Now, when it comes to Saitama, nothing new. I literally have no new updates whatsoever with Saitama. In the last few minutes, have they announced C-Money a realty launch? Okay, since I looked at it this morning, and even in the last few minutes, unless it's happened right now, nothing new. The whole world is waiting for Sata Realty, a fully functional Sata mask, for everyone. The coin and the value of the token continues to go down. It is what it is. Now, I will say this. There's a lot of people frustrated with Saitama. I'm frustrated, obviously. Who isn't? I don't know anyone involved in Saitama that's not frustrated. The devs are frustrated. Everyone's frustrated, right? And one thing I want to make clear, though, that I think Russ really helped me out, and I hope the rest of the Wolfpack out, when he said last Monday in his AMA about a week and a half ago that this is not a short-term project. He said it will take years to fully develop. It'll take years before we see this thing hit its full potential and maturation. So for me, expectations were reset. It will not be days. It will not be weeks. It will not be months. Years. So you need to listen. Some people are not prepared to hold for a year upon year before they see their investment grow to reach its full potential. And I understand that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of people in the Wolfpack, though, that don't mind waiting and holding for years and years. So if that's you, more power to you. But I think expectations being set correctly is extremely important. One thing I will say, though, is this Dubai trip, hopefully it leads to something, some kind of business deal, marketing, development opportunity that could lead to the growth of Saitama, more token holders, seeing that chart continue to go up. That would be really nice. But, I'm not going to hold my breath. They never promised anything about, when it comes to Dubai, they never said, hey, the chart's going to go up. Hey, the project is going to grow like crazy. They never promised anything like that. In fact, what they've promised is years of development and growth before hitting full potential. So expectations need to be set correctly. No need to crucify the dev team for anything they never promised. They promised you years. And at some point, we have to accept that reality. This will not be a short-term situation. And when you can accept that reality, I think you'll have your expectations set correctly. So nothing new with Saitama outside of the fact that it's going to take years for this thing to fully develop, hit its full potential. Now, let's get into my last one, Apolloenu, which has done wonders for me. This coin, this project has absolutely carried my entire portfolio. It took my portfolio, put it on its back, and is carrying it up the mountain. No question about it. Here's some news with Apolloenu. Some interesting developments that have happened. Let's, in fact, go to the Trello app here. This is where you can actually see the progress, the development of the coin. So they are in progress on exchange number 3. They're in the due diligence phase. But I noticed something in the quality assurance section. This happened yesterday morning. The exchange number 4 agreement looks like it went from being in progress to in quality assurance. We know when it gets to in quality assurance, it's only a matter of time before it gets into the complete section. So it looks like exchange number 4, the agreement, is in line for moving forward and being completed. So they just got listed on LBank this week. I think it was actually yesterday. And so, that was exciting. That's exchange number 2. But they're already working on another exchange, and they're working on the agreement, which is exciting. So the more exchanges, the more exposure, the more token holders. We know what that means for the chart as the project develops. I did an AMA with YourPop and MJ, the lead dev on the Apolloenu project last week. He stated that it'll be about 8 weeks before the first vote, before the first DAO goes into effect, and that'll be when artists and token artists get funding for their content creation projects, and token holders get paid in Apolloenu for voting. I'm really excited about that, y'all, to see a fully functioning DAO platform, decentralized autonomous organization. The idea that we, the token holders and the community, control the direction of the project. I love that we're in control. Not a dev team making decisions, but the people are in full control of the direction and the development of the project via the DAO. So I thought that was very interesting. Exchange number 4 there, but they're in the agreement section. You know, it looks like it's about to go to completion. It's in QA right now. I love seeing the progress every day. I love being able to watch what these people are actually up to. We invested a lot of money into the project. So as a investor, as someone who really cares, as someone who's got friends from Los Angeles, Hollywood, famous people looking at the projects that I'm looking at, as someone that has partners in business that run multiple companies that do hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue every year, I bring my full team to bear. Whether it's my friends from LA, celebrities, influencers, whether it's Knock Nation, the nameless and the famous, whether it's my business partners that know how to operate in high levels of executional excellence and discipline, I bring my entire team into projects, y'all. So we offer a hand of help to anybody that we're invested in. Doesn't matter if it's Ethereum. Y'all can use our help. Clearly, because you haven't Ethereum 2.0 ain't out yet. Whether it's Engine, whether it's Saitama, or whether it's Apolloenu, I offer the full suite of the Henok Crypto platform to my investments because I am financially incentivized to see them grow because I'm invested. And so we offer our hand out to everybody. Some of our projects have taken advantage of that. Some of them have not, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just know that I'm here to help and see my investments grow. YouTube, thank you for your questions and your comments. Thank you for subscribing and hitting the bell. I'm going to get to your questions right now. Twitter, thank y'all for following. Thank y'all for retweeting. Let's get into it right now as we wrap up today's episode. Power Sandosh said, hello. What's going on, my man? Do what makes you happy says, good morning, dude. Gain says 100, 100. Elon says, wow. Godwin said, Bitmart. Bitmart was last week. LBank was this week. Elon said, do you have a Discord? I do not have a Discord, no Patreon, no Telegram group. There are some incredible ones out there, so feel free to engage in those as well. Oscar said, hi, Henok. Do you have an idea of when Apollo will post their market cap? Well, I think you can go check that out online. You can go look at Etherscan, of course. You can look at Dex Tools. Dex Tools is a great opportunity. DWP said, what's the best investment? Well, the best investment for me is Apolloenu. It's in its infancy. It has not even started, not even 60 days old last I checked. Maybe they're not even 90 days old. I'll say that to be conservative. And so for me, that is my best investment. I continue to buy Apolloenu dips. Why? Because every time I buy Apolloenu dips, as time goes on, as the project develops, the chart goes up. So when I see that pattern, when I see the discipline, when I see the consistency of the developers over delivering on time every time, I have to keep investing. I have to, because they're encouraging me to by their actions, by their delivery. So if you're asking me what's my best investment for myself, Apolloenu. It's going to eat zeros. This is just the beginning. It's in its infancy. So I'm really excited about it. Godwin said, I can't even find Apolloenu to buy. Listen, all you got to do is go to my Instagram and look at the link tree. Go to my Instagram at Henok Crypto. Use the link tree in my bio on Instagram. Use the link tree in my bio on Instagram. Go to Apolloenu's website. Okay, so follow me on Instagram. Go to my bio. Click the link in my bio. And there's an Apolloenu website. Or you can just go to Apolloenu's website. ApolloEnuToken.com. Or if you want to be safe, use the link in my bio on Instagram. By the way, do me a favor, y'all. Go to TikTok and follow me at official Henok Crypto on TikTok. At official Henok Crypto on TikTok. I need y'all's help. Feel free to follow me there. All right, y'all. J-Rod said, have you looked into Koa? I have. It's just not an investment for me at this time based on the analysis, based on where the project is at this point. It's just not for me. But great question. Really appreciate that. J-Rod said, I got some Apollo the other day. Hey, you're doing well if you did. It's crazy. It's stupid early. That's the best part about it. I think it's the next Shiba Inu. I think it's the next Saitama. And we'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I'm wrong. So far, I've been right. And it's in its infancy. It's not even 90 days old. So really exciting. Henok, are you in the Apolloenu marketing team? Absolutely not. Those guys can't afford me. They've never tried to pay me. They've never paid anyone to talk about Apolloenu, which, by the way, I'm not the only one. There are celebrities talking about Apolloenu. Your Pop, Jake Gagan did an AMA. Your Pop did an AMA with their dev team. Zach Humphreys, Austin Hilton. A lot of people are talking about Apolloenu. None of us are getting paid, compensated in any way, shape, form, or fashion by talking about Apolloenu. We just know when we see the next great project, when we see the next Saitama, we try to let the world know because we know what's about to happen. We're sounding it off from the rooftops. Hey, this is the next Saitama. This is the next one. Y'all always get onto us because we don't share with y'all what are the killers and the winners. So now we're sharing with y'all why we think these are the killers and the winners with the hopes that you can take the principles behind the picks and go find your next 100x, 1000x, 10,000x. I told y'all, I'm documenting my journey of turning $1 million into $100 million in crypto, and I'm going to share the strategies. I'm going to share my perspective so that you can go out and go do the same thing for yourself. So no, I'm not on the marketing team. I'm just here to tell you the why behind everything I'm doing. Every time I buy, I'm going to tell you why. Every time I sell tokens, and I will be selling tokens, to be clear, nothing in my portfolio will stay in my portfolio until the day that I die. At some point in the journey, I will be selling. But I'm going to share with y'all the why behind everything I do so that you can take those principles, apply them yourself, and go get financially free for yourself and your family. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for following me on TikTok at official Henok Crypto. Thank you for following me on Instagram at Henok Crypto. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Thank y'all for following on Twitter. Today's a great day by decision and by design. And let's keep going. Let's keep growing. Have a great day, y'all. Really appreciate your time today.